I've brought a DeWalt. I would prefer it if that was like one button. I've purchased this with my own money. Hilti used to be the best. Why have I brought a DeWalt screw gun? I might have even got this I might have even got this for like £200. Here we go, this is a little bit of a review on the DeWalt. So what's in the box? There is labels down the side here, so I actually want to be, so I better make sure I've got that correct, because the amount of times as an apprentice I've picked one of these up and it's not going in, it's not going in, why won't it work? Let's see what this is like. There is labels down the side here, so I actually want to be. So, you may have noticed something else in the room. I've jumped ship! Why have I jumped ship? What have I jumped ship on? So as you all know, Charlie is very much a Makita fanboy. Makita pouch, Makita radio, Makita drill driver. But what's this? Shit. Alright, I've brought a DeWalt screw gun. Why have I brought a DeWalt screw gun? Because all the plasterers that I speak to recommend these over Hilti. Hilti used to be the best, and I've only ever used the Makita and the Hilti. I was very, very tempted to buy the Makita, but another plastering friend, Nick, shout out to Nick, said that these are the dogs. So we purchased one. So Nick, let's find out if you are right. And shout out to, I believe it's, I've purchased this with my own money, and yes, here we go. This is a little bit of a review on the DeWalt cordless screw gun. So what's in the box? So all of this, so I've brought this as a kit. There's like the drill driver part of it, say, and this is the collated screw attachment. I'm not sure on the exact names. Build quality, not the best, but in fairness, simple enough. So I would prefer it if that was like one button, but it's actually two buttons. So it's left and right. Maybe some people prefer the two, so that's why they've done two. But that's all right. It also allows you to twist. So if you want your screws collated out to the side, you can. There is also this funky thing on this yellow knob, and I've currently got mine set up in the middle, but long story short, as you move that, that adjusts that. If you can't get to it, you can always do that. And you could reach for it that way, no odds. This thing, so we've got forwards and backwards under the thumb. So I better make sure I've got that correct, because the amount of times as an apprentice I've picked one of these up and it's not going in, it's not going in, why won't it work? And lo and behold, I've flicked it on reverse. Then this flimsy little thing, I was trying to flick this tab around for ages. You simply push that across and adjust, and then it locks in place. So I've just extended mine all the way out. Obviously they would love for you guys to use their own brand, but I'm using these Senko ones, and yeah, I'm not even opening the instructions, and that goes in there a treat. Now is all I'm going to do. I'm guessing this, guys, I have no idea if this is the correct way to do this, but yeah, I'm just going to go in there like that and adjust that, and I'll update you in a moment if that works. And yeah, look, that's going to be out of the way. That's not going to affect my hand too much. There absolutely is a tool belt hook, so I will test it for its tool belt hookness. Brand new thing here. This, I have to say, is very thick. Probably no thicker than Makita, however, like look at those buckles and now look at those tiny buckles. So I'm going to think about it there, Makita. So I will say that looks far more substantial. Ah, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that. That's not going to work, is it? Good job that Sparky left his tools. It's in there, it comes with a nice bit of thread lock, and yeah, there's that. Ah, that's a cool little button. So I can put that down. It's in a very, I'm not sure I like that, but basically you can do that, and there's a little button there that I slide up, and then that holds the trigger down. So then all I have to do is leave that running and just go push, 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 push. I find that quite handy. That looks like that could be very handy. If you want that out of the way, and then you just want to adjust that. Oh, and here we go. I was only looking at this earlier, thinking there's no labels on it, but actually there is labels down the side here, so I actually want to be on 35. I think I'm 35, aren't I? Yeah, 35. So that is exactly where I want to be calibrated to this screw and for where I'm punching under. Nice. So there's no speeds on the drill driver, there's nothing else to think about. It can do both sides with the belt hook if you're left-handed or right-handed. Can you see what I've done there? Straight away I've put that on wrong. If you noticed that at the start, guys, drop a comment, silly Charlie.
Charlie, that really hurt. Charlie bit me.
So I don't really know what else to tell you about this, guys. It's a brand new tool from Tools. I'll drop a print screen and everything of where I got it from, how much. I think it was like 289 quid. I believe I brought it on eBay and I had like a PayPal £10 off voucher. So I think I got this for like might have even got this even cheap. I might have even got this for like £200 because I might have had like a £50 off voucher or something. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The official price is just under 300 quid roughly. And yeah, I'm going to let you know whether it's any good. See you in the next one. Right then guys, so let's measure these boards. And again, I'm going to alliterate, I don't know what the words are. Correct me in the comments if I'm using the right words. Or if you have better words that I could use, teach me. No man's an island, but I don't know everything. But this is what people mean when builders or construction workers or anyone talks about 90 degrees to the joist. So that's parallel with the joist. And if I said that was 180 degrees, then half of that is 90 degrees. So 90 degrees to the joist means
you went full retard, man.
If your joists are running east-west, you go north-south with your next bit of material.
Never go full retard.
Makes sense? I don't know how to explain that any better than that. But I'm sure most of you guys understand that. So, how easy do I want to make my life? Should we break the boards? Should we stagger the boards? I think we should. I don't really want too many joints, but I don't want to make life too hard for myself. So if I said 1280 there, and if I then went to out here at 1200, what are we now here? Oh, 1280 is well short. So what if I said 1320, so 1 meter, 320 mil. If I come to this end, because I believe the wall, that top wall, yeah, 1320 cut is there. I believe that wall, the wall behind me, is not square to this wall for whatever reason. And I'm only gauging that from my noggins because all my noggins are the same. And I'm touching here, and at this end, we can rattle the tape in it. So either the joist is not square or the rim's out. So here's what it is, and we've got to get around it. So let's go cut a sheet. Right guys, I've got these sheets downstairs. They're just inside the door. It's nicely like the best place I can really do this. Outside today is really damp, and it's just going to be awkward trying to get these big sheets upstairs. So there's a bit of context of why I'm doing that here. So knife 1320 at the top, 1320 at the bottom. Now, Gary Neville. You could do it with a tape, but because this is in the middle of the board and there's such variant, it's just easier to do it with spirit level, 4-foot spirit level. So a real simple one, sounds silly, but make sure when you put your level down, both marks are on the same side of the level. I have, as an apprentice, lined this side of my level up and then this side of my level up, going to strike a line and thought, oh, wrong side of the line. Then I've got a skew width cut. And then it's really difficult to bring that back with plasterboard. Once you score a line, it's really difficult to correct it. Will you guys stay there as I pull this out? Probably not. So let's put you guys here. You stay there? Yeah, of course you will. Right, let's get this, tip that out, and then just nicely snap that and get your knife. I'm sorry that I got my back to you guys. Once you've scored that, bosh. That should cut break really clean, real nicely like that. And now another thing, before you move, think about where you want this edge. So I want that to the wall and that to be a nice edge for my next board. So let's go up this way. Right, first things first. You could either make a dead man, which would basically be a stick with like a T on top of it. But I'm lucky enough to be able to buy cheap and cheerful things called these helpers, board lifters, board supports, board poles, whatever you want to call them. So before we do anything else, I'm just nicely going to set these up to my ceiling height. So you guys can't see this, but they've just got a little twizzly bit. Now remember where I am. Don't want to take this all the way out. Somewhere there should do. And just nip that up tight. I shouldn't really need this, but this is very, very handy to have if you can splash the catch DI wires. If you can warrant purchasing some of these, they're a lifesaver. Now I'm just going to adjust this last few little bits. That can stay there. That one can stay there. Now I need to lift this board into its right place. And I need to put my pouch on and get ready with my screw gun. So just quickly going back to the screw gun. This does come with DeWalt's DCB1104 or 104. I have no idea whether that's a good charger or a bad charger, and it comes with a 4 amp hour battery. I don't plan to do a lot, so one battery is going to be perfect for me. That should easily last me all day. Now that I've got the clip the right way round, there's its first problem. If you're a Makita fanboy, it doesn't go in there, but it's all right because I should think it will go there. That is the difference, I guess, between Makita and DeWalt, and that's where they separate you to get you to buy different tools. Right, so this could need some, well, it will need some adjusting. So I think the best way for DIYers to have no problems doing this is, my first recommendation is get your board onto your platform so that half the load is lifted for you, if that makes sense. Then steady in both, you can then get on your platform, and then you nicely and carefully want to slide this up over your head, and just remember where all your cables are, and just be really careful of what you're about to trap. So I'm nicely gonna throw that over there, and now I'm just gonna lift this up slowly, and yeah, as I thought, the wall behind me is an incredibly long way out. But as simple as that, I've now supported this, well, I thought I'd supported this board. It looks like the light has got other ideas. This I will just show you. So I picked one wall to set off of, which is going to be this wall, and then that means that this wall here is now running out. The best way to describe, in all fairness, guys, would be, thinking about it, go there, measure that, oh, 30 millimeters. And then come here. I'm obviously holding the camera, and I can't hold the camera, the tape and the pencil, although the tape can hold itself. There, I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, 30 mil. Just need to take that down to nothing, to that end. Right, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but yeah, obviously if this was the reverse like this, then all I would say is just pop that board and stand that against the wall. Keep this hand here, come slightly to more the center, pop that one, put that one towards the wall, and then just slide on out. And for me, I'm gonna slide this way. So, I've got my mark here now. Yeah, now that I've got this here marked, I'm just gonna grab the old pencil. Where's the pencil? There it is. And from here to here, if you guys are new to DIY, I would nicely recommend that, yeah, just saw everything. It's just so much easier. So that is now that sorted. This should now fit. May need a small amount of adjusting again, but we will see. Right then, so this last little bit, I don't know what can you guys see of that if I do that? You can't quite see, but you'll see enough. So if I said 650 by 650, that's completely squared that up. So this wall and this wall are square, which are external walls. So it is the internal walls that are out. Right, so I'm not going to keep going over like how to cut, but I just want to alliterate or re-go over. This is a fresh board edge, and so is that, so that I get a clean joint there. Now then, now that that is in there, yeah, I just now then nicely want to double check something. Here we go, so I've now chopped out here for the fan. We're gonna I'll drop that cable in at a later date, just as long as that's there. This is in. If you end up in a situation where you need to make sure that that board is flush, always keep a straight bit of timber, bang that on the side there, and just neatly and gently tap that up, back to using this. Guys, there we go. Ceiling is tacked, ready to be skimmed, but the walls need to be considered. 4 core is gone from here to over here. We've spoken about where a fan is going. Yeah, End of the day, guys. So that is how to remove a ceiling and tack it. Please note, I have one board joint there. I have one board joint there. You're always going to get like an edge like that. In something like this, it can't be helped. But that, along there, is 90 degrees to my joists. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe for more, and comment if you want to see anything. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I'm always doing this. The keys are in the bloody... I've left my keys in a pouch. That's better. Let's go.